Good day, dear students. Hi, how are we doing today? So my name is Mr. Paulus. So I am going to teach you the difference between skimming and scanning. Alright, so this video is intended to all the grade kids, grade 11, grade 10, grade 9 and grade 8. So please, you should be able to know the difference between skimming and scanning. So this one will actually give you a hint on how to start reading fast and get information that you are intended to get. Okay, so let's get into it without wasting time. Now, you should be able to understand the competencies that you need to do to identify topic of the text, skim for general information and convey understanding, scan for specific information and report details, extract information to a complete task, look at a new word and take note of their usage as well. And then now let's look at the skimming itself. Now, what is skimming itself? Skimming is the act of reading something quickly so as to note only the important points. For instance, when you are asked to summarize something, so when you summarize something, you will be asked to read a text, and then after reading that text, you will be asked to complete a range, or you will be asked to complete a range of tasks, so that you extract information from the text and then put them there. Now, summarizing is actually one of the important exercises whereby skimming takes place. Now, you read a text quickly, so to note only the important points based on what you are being asked to fill in. So please take note that skimming is actually an act of reading something quickly so as to note only the important points. For instance, summarizing. Now, when you are summarizing grade 8, you also summarize, but they will only ask you maybe 3. But mostly, those that are always summarizing, the grade 9s will always summarize, the grade 10 will always summarize, and the grade 11 will always summarize. So, to get the general view of the text, so even if the person did not read the whole text, but you summarized properly, meaning that your skimming skills are updated or up to standard, the person reading that summarized version of your text, the person will understand what you are reading or what the person is reading, to only get the main idea of a specific text. So you see, as I'm saying, that is now what we call summarizing, when you put the most important points or what the text is all about in a short form. Yeah, all right, so let's look at to only get the main idea of the specific text. So that's what I just said. So let's look at scanning now. Now, reading something quickly in order to find specific facts in a text. To only read a text to find an answer or yes or no question. Now, in task 2 or task 4, you will be asked to do this thing. Scanning, you only want to answer a question of yes or no. Those simple short answers. So that's what you call reading something quickly in order to find the specific fact or answer. They will say maybe what is the preposition of the specific word, and then they will ask you, now look in the text. So you go in the text, you find out the preposition of a specific word that you are given and give it down there. Or you will be asked, is Namibia got independence when? Was it in 1990 or 1994? So now you go in the text and find out. So if it's 1990, so you give the right answer because you have done what? Scanning. So to only read a text to find an answer of yes or no question, please don't forget this. This is done in a very short period of time. You understand? Those are very simple things. All right. So let's continue. The guidelines to read effectively: pre-reading exercise. Before reading, the learner should read the heading and predict the possible information. Read the question carefully before reading the passage so you are able to identify the key points when answering. Familiarize yourself with the key verbs being asked in the questions. For example, who, what, when, now, how, or why. You see, so now these are the 5WH, the 5W plus H, these ones, yeah. Who, what, when, how, and why. Who is being mentioned in the text? What are they talking about? When did it happen? How did it happen? Or why did it happen? All those things. Underline the possible answers when skimming and scanning the text. So today we are done. So please don't forget to subscribe, and please read and come back again for this note so that this can help you if you don't understand. This note will really help you to understand text and also to do your exercises in a very logical kind of manner. All right,